Hi guys, Donna here with your weekly mini reading for December 2nd to the 8th, 2024. We are still in Mercury in retrograde, so we're in the second week of it. So again, it's going to be about communication and communicating. Yesterday we had a new moon in Sagittarius, so that's bringing in the fire. It's helping us move forward, giving us momentum. You know, if you've been thinking about doing something, it might be time to start to take the active steps to do those things. It's pretty chilly here. I hope wherever you are, you're having a great day and that you have a great week. It's been challenging at this time for a lot of us. We had Thanksgiving last week, so I hope those that celebrated had a great time with their family, but I also know it can be a time of loneliness, a time of missing those that are no longer with us. So I hope you felt their presence, because they certainly were there in the celebration of family. So last week we had harmony, intention, and guardian angels from the Healing with the Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. We had Be Honest with Yourself from the Sword of Light deck by Radley Valentine. And we had Do the Work with the Abundance Angels. Then we had our affirmation was, I allow myself to savor this precious moment fully. So I hope you were able to stay in the moment last week, that you were able to find that harmony within, that you maybe wrote down some intentions since we did have that new moon. And also you were able to work with your guardian angels. You know, a lot of us do the work, right? Maybe sometimes doing the work is taking a pause and looking at and reevaluating, because we're in Mercury in retrograde, what it is we really want for ourselves and what do we want in 2025, right? I allow myself to savor this precious moment fully. I encourage you to continue to use that affirmation along with, I have the power to uplift everyone around me, you know, because that's really the trick, right? To uplift everyone around us. Even sometimes when we don't feel very happy or joyful, sometimes having that intention to really uplift the other person around us makes us uplift ourselves, right? We're able to move up on the vibrational scale, so to speak. So I'm going to call in St. Michael, Raphael, Uriel, and Gabriel. Let's see what they have for us this week. It's one. There we go. Okay. So the first card that came out was Serenity, which is always a lovely one. Forgiveness. And then finally, manifestation. So when we look at the Serenity card, it kind of goes, pardon me, along with the harmony that we had last week, right? Intention, harmony. If our intention was to have harmony, now we're in that serene place. We find that serenity within. We find that peace deep within ourselves, right? What helps you stay serene, where you're not influenced by any of your surrounding activity? If people are in frenzy, how do you stay in the serenity, the balance, the harmony, right? This is a week of working on, how can I stay as serene as possible right now? How can I let go of some of the things that are holding me back or feel like burdens that I'm carrying? How can I lift them and find that serenity deep within ourselves, which is here where I like to say below the heart. It's kind of like what I work in as the high heart of God, and the serenity lies within that as well. You might watch your dreams and see, maybe there's a place that you think of that makes you feel very serene. Maybe it's a garden, maybe it's the beach, maybe it's if you like to hike in the mountains, maybe it's standing on top of a mountain where you hear nothing but the breeze and you look out over the expansion of the mountains that are there. You know, you can stand and gaze out upon these huge mountains and valleys and find serenity. You can find serenity sitting next to a pond. You can find serenity maybe sitting just in your bedroom, just really relaxing, listening to beautiful music, allowing yourself to come deep within and take that breath and just stop and breathe and be, right? That's all we have to do. Next, there's the forgiveness card. So when this forgiveness card comes up, it's always about forgiveness of self. What is it that we need to forgive ourselves for, right? It can be forgiveness of others, but for the most part, when we're, if we've done something that we feel guilty about and we want to make amends, there's a great way to ask to do that. Maybe you try, please forgive me. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to hurt you. Or you shouldn't have trusted that person, or you should have known better. The woulda, shoulda, couldas get you, right? But the forgiveness card is all about self-forgiveness. How do we take that serenity and allow it to lead us towards self-forgiveness? Because when we forgive ourselves, we are more serene, we are more in harmony. And forgiving the other person isn't about letting them off the hook. It's simply saying, I'm not going to allow you to steal my joy, steal my serenity. I'm going to forgive myself, and then I'm going to move on. And sometimes that's easier said than done. So whichever way, in certain ways that you need to do that, figure out maybe a good way for you to let yourself off the hook. What is it you feel most guilty about? Really look at that, maybe journal on it, and then let it go. Because this is the letting go card. God always forgives us. You know, in the Catholic tradition, they go to confession. You tell the priest what's happened to you. You know, bless me, Father, for I have sinned. Blah 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 blah. Right? Everybody knows that drill for the most part. And yet, then the priest gives you absolution. So this forgiveness card is giving yourself the absolution that you need. Nobody's holding on to it more than you are. So now it's about allowing yourself to forgive yourself this week, because in doing so, you're able to manifest your dreams. What is it you would love to manifest in your life by the end of the year? You know, by this time next week. Now, remember, again, we're in Mercury in retrograde, so that's all the re's. You're reevaluating, you're redoing, you're reinventing something. Maybe you're reinventing yourself, right? Whatever the re is in your life, you're realizing what's happening. You've chosen to stop and really sit with whatever it is bothering you and look at it maybe from a less attached way. You know, we get attached to something, but if we can gain perspective and step away from it and just kind of detach from it, it helps us find that serenity within. It helps us see it from a different perspective. Okay? So what is it that you would like to manifest? Write them down. Write your top 5 manifestations down. Also, this is saying, the angel of manifestation is saying, look back at your list this year and see what have you managed to manifest in your life this year from last year, right? What good things have happened since you first started your manifestation list? Next, we're going to ask Saint Michael to come in and give us a message to go along with what we already have. Oh, it's almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved, and you will be able to look at the future with a smile. So if you are having some challenges, which I think a lot of us are, this is saying it's almost over. Don't give up. It's coming. They will soon be resolved. There's that re word again, right? Resolved. This is about having things resolved. You know, if you are able to envision your manifestation of what you want from your heart and bring the joy and happiness with it. Maybe it's a new job. Maybe what you need is new employment. You need to work for a company that really brings you joy, that is appreciative of you, that compensates you for what you're worth. That can be a great thing to manifest. If you've had some challenges at your current position, you can put that particular company in the violet flame and you can raise its vibration, and hopefully it's able to rise up to meet where you are. But if not, and you part ways, another opportunity is coming. This feels like new opportunities being shown, but again, the current challenges will soon be resolved. We have one more week of Mercury in retrograde, so this is about not giving up hope, really keeping your eye on the prize. Know that you've got this. It's been hard, and for some of us, it's been a really hard year, just trudging through and trying to look forward to something, and we're not sure what that is. And we're almost to the end of 2024. And remember, when we started, I said this was the 24 karat gold year. And for me, it has been. And I'm sure there have been nuggets that you have taken from this year. 2025 will be all about the bridge, that golden bridge that you've built this year to get you to 2026. But for now, the challenge can simply be just today. Just do it for today. If you can get up and say, thank you, Father, for giving me one more day. What can I do? How can I serve you today? That will help lift your spirits, because, you know, it gets hard this time of year. There's a lot of frenzy. There's a lot of family. Some people really love spending time with their family and others do not. And that's okay. You just have to allow yourself the grace to just do what you need to do for you. And don't get caught up in the expectations of society or other people or what people think it should be like. Right? Because you can make your own traditions. You can spend time alone if that's what you want to do. And you don't have to explain yourself to anyone. It's all about you and what it is you need. Because as you can see, you're going to be able to look to the future with a smile, even if it doesn't seem that way right now. Next, we're going to ask the abundance angels to come in. Let's see what they have to say about all of this forgiveness stuff. Ooh, savings. Okay. As you consistently save for your future, there's that future again, your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. Okay, so this week is all about savings, right? This can be taking $5 a week and setting it back and saving it for a rainy day, right? It can be about money, but what else can you use this for? What else do you need to save? Maybe you need to save time, right? As you consistently set aside present funds or present time, you save time later. So if you're doing something, you know, think about, what does savings really mean to you? Does it mean a bargain at the store? Does it mean, oh, I really need to put some money away, just a little bit each week or each day? If you saved $1 a day for the year, you'd have $365, you know, something small. Or it can be, maybe you're thinking about opening a savings account and this is saying, yeah, absolutely do that, right? It's about self-care. It's about security. Savings sometimes makes you feel secure. If you have a little bit in savings and you can take just a little bit and pay yourself first, because sometimes that's hard to do. You always want to pay bills and we want to do that. But if you can take, you know, $5, $10, just something small over a period of time, that grows into something more. And there is a philosophy that if you keep cash in your home, more cash comes to you. So you can think about that too. Maybe you just keep $5 and every once in a while you put the $5 or that spare change bowl or jar or whatever it is that you need to put your spare change in. That's part of savings as well. Just look at where you are, where you think you can sock a little bit away, and exactly what does saving for the future mean to you? Because this is a great card, right? But it is about security. It's about saving for your future, seeing yourself feeling financially stable, right? And maybe completely debt free, because it's always my affirmation. I am financially stable and completely debt free now, right? Using affirmations, allowing yourself to save something. You know, I'm not sure if this has to just do with money, because this doesn't feel like money. It feels more about just taking time out for you to savor yourself and to also put just a little bit away. Not a lot, just a little, and then watch it grow. So through savings in whatever capacity, you're able to face your current challenges, because it could be that you had started savings long ago and now you're able to draw upon that savings to help you through your current challenges, but that you're going to manifest more than what you need by allowing yourself to forgive yourself and others and finding that serenity that is within yourself. It's interesting how they all kind of blend together, isn't it? And it's part of, I do love the Serenity card. It's part of finding that serenity in this rather frenzied world that we live in right now. You know, looking at positive, doing whatever you need in order to step away and give yourself a mini vacation in your mind even, because it's just so frantic right now. All right, our affirmation this week is, we've had this before. I am the woman or man of my dreams. There you go. I am the woman or man of my dreams. So this week is all about, there's that forgiveness card. I am the man or woman of my dreams. You're your best manifestation. You get to become the woman or man of your dreams. Who have you always wanted to be, right? And this is the week that you get to do it. A lot of it has to do with self-forgiveness, self-reflection. Again, remember, Mercury's in retrograde, so we're doing the re's. We're re-evaluating. We're looking at what is around us and what is it we want to maybe give up next year. And by give up, I don't mean like resolution or, you know, what is it that we have? Maybe we want to declutter. Maybe we want to give things away. Maybe we've had a lot of time to really reflect and say, okay, next year I want it to be the year that I let go of certain things, right? I let go of clothes I no longer wear, or people that no longer serve me, right? And it's challenging to do because we don't want to feel like we're abandoning anyone. But the most important person we need right now is us, right? Don't abandon yourself for others. Learn to sit with yourself, find that serenity within, forgive yourself for anything you feel you've done wrong, and realize your angels come in because they see you as God sees you. They see you with unconditional love. So open your heart to receive all the good that's coming, because it's coming, and it's going to come quicker than you realize. So I hope you have a great week. Excuse me, that you stay warm. If you're where it is warm, yay, go swimming for me, because I miss the water terribly. And know that, you know, I'm always here for you. If you need an affirmation, if you need some inspiration, if you need some help, don't hesitate to reach out, please. And I will be happy to be there for you. You know, as I always say, I think we're here to inspire each other. And I know that this Thanksgiving weekend was lovely. I was able to see friends. I was able to, you know, just kind of relax and be rejuvenated. There's the rejuvenate myself for the coming holiday season. So have a great week. I will see you next Monday. And don't forget, you're always on my Reiki Radar. See you then.